Imagine waking up 90 days from now as a completely transformed version of yourself, more focused, confident, and fully in control of your life. This isn't just wishful thinking or some motivational hype. It's real, it's achievable, and it's entirely within your power. The best part? You don't need any gimmicks or shortcuts. All you need is you. I get it. I know what it feels like to be stuck, to watch life move forward while you feel like you're standing still, weighed down by potential you can't seem to unlock. Maybe you've tried to change before, but old habits pulled you back. Or maybe you've been so overwhelmed you didn't know where to begin. I've been there too, and I'm here to tell you, change is not just possible, it's closer than you think. You've probably heard of 90-day fitness challenges or plans to improve your finances. Those are great, but they only focus on one slice of your life. What I'm inviting you to take on is the ultimate challenge, a 90-day journey of self-mastery. This is about transforming your entire mindset, rewiring your habits, and realigning every part of your life, your health, relationships, career, and sense of purpose with the best version of yourself. And here's the truth. It doesn't matter where you're starting from. What matters is that you start right now. Stop waiting for the perfect time or a special occasion to make a change. Every day you wait is another opportunity lost. So here's your first step. Declare your commitment. Drop a comment below saying, "I'm starting my 90-day journey today." Make this the moment you choose to take charge of your life. In this video, I'll guide you step by step through the principles, strategies, and tools you need to completely transform yourself in the next 90 days. Your future self is waiting. Let's begin. Before you can transform your life in 90 days, you need to know where you're starting from. Think of this process like designing a house. You can't create a solid structure without first drafting a blueprint. In this case, your blueprint for transformation is a life audit. This isn't about being overly critical or harsh on yourself. It's about taking an honest look at your current situation and identifying the areas where growth is most needed. To start, divide your life into key areas: health, career, finances, relationships, and personal development. Ask yourself, where am I now in these areas? For example, in your health, are you satisfied with your energy levels, fitness, and overall well-being? In your career, are you feeling fulfilled, or are you simply going through the motions? This process isn't about judgment, it's about clarity. Understanding your starting point is the first step in bridging the gap between where you are now and where you want to be. Next, envision your ideal life in each area. What does success look like to you? Be specific. For instance, in the area of relationships, you might want to build deeper, more meaningful connections, or in finances, you might aim to save a certain amount of money in 90 days. This comparison between your current state and your ideal vision will highlight the gaps that need to be filled. Here's the key. Start with micro wins. These are small, actionable changes that build momentum and confidence over time. For example, if you feel overwhelmed by social media, start by reducing your usage by just 10 minutes a day. Or if your health needs improvement, swap one unhealthy snack for a healthier option. These small, achievable steps may seem minor, but they compound into major transformations over time. Remember, transformation isn't about perfection, it's about progress. By auditing your life honestly and focusing on micro wins, you lay the foundation for the next 90 days of growth. Every small step is a brick in the new life you're building. Now that you've got your blueprint, let's move to the next step, crafting a strategy to bring it all to life. Once you've completed your life audit and identified the gaps between where you are and where you want to be, the next step is to set a strategy. A dream without a plan is just wishful thinking, but a clear strategy transforms your vision into achievable steps. The key here is to focus not just on setting goals, but on creating actionable, realistic plans that keep you moving forward. Let me share the story of David, someone I deeply admire for his determination to conquer self-doubt. David was plagued by indecision, always seeking validation from others before making any move. He realized this was holding him back and decided to commit to a 30-day challenge. Every week, he would make one big decision without seeking anyone else's approval. At first, the voice in his head told him he couldn't do it, but instead of giving in to doubt, he followed his plan. Week by week, he made choices, both personal and professional, and began to see the power of trusting himself. By the end of the challenge, David had developed a strong sense of inner confidence. He proved to himself that he was capable of making bold moves, and this momentum carried over into every area of his life. Another example is Laura, who struggled with procrastination. She wanted to improve her productivity, but often felt overwhelmed by big tasks. To break this cycle, she created a decision challenge for 30 days. Her strategy was simple: break every overwhelming task into a decision tree of small, manageable actions. For instance, instead of thinking about completing an entire project, she focused on deciding the first step, like opening her laptop or organizing her workspace. By committing to one small decision at a time, Laura gradually replaced procrastination with productivity. The lesson from David and Laura is this: a good strategy doesn't require perfection, but it does require consistency. Whether it's building confidence or overcoming procrastination, the process starts with creating a plan that aligns with your goals and following it daily. Don't overwhelm yourself with trying to change everything at once. Instead, focus on a few key changes and commit to them for the next 90 days. Your strategy should include small, actionable steps you can implement immediately, just like David and Laura. These steps not only move you closer to your goals, but also build the discipline and confidence to sustain your transformation. With a solid strategy in place, you're no longer wandering aimlessly. You're moving with purpose toward the best version of yourself. Next, let's explore how letting go of the past can create space for your transformation to flourish. To fully embrace transformation, you must let go of what no longer serves you. Think of it this way: you can't climb a mountain while carrying unnecessary baggage. Often, the habits, beliefs, and routines that once felt comfortable become chains that hold you back from reaching your potential. To transform your life in 90 days, you need to strip off the past and create space for something new. Take Luke, for example. Luke was deeply ingrained in the pub culture of drinking with friends after work. It was a social habit, but it left him feeling drained, unmotivated, and unable to focus on his passion, creating content. One day, Luke decided enough was enough. He stopped frequenting the pub, used that time to focus on his goals, and quickly noticed a boost in his energy and creativity. By shedding this habit, he reclaimed control over his time and built the foundation for a more fulfilling life. Similarly, Clara, an avid fan of binge-watching TV shows, realized her nightly habit consumed hours that could have been spent learning a new skill or reading. Clara made the tough decision to let go of this routine, replacing it with time spent exploring self-improvement. She discovered that the small change of cutting out just one episode a night gave her time to build the version of herself she aspired to be. Now let's make this personal. Close your eyes and picture yourself as you are today. Visualize your old habits as layers of worn-out skin, holding you back. One by one, imagine peeling those layers away, whether it's procrastination, unhealthy routines, or self-doubt. See yourself stepping into a lighter, more energized version of you, free from the weight of the past. This simple visualization exercise reminds you that transformation starts with releasing what doesn't serve your goals. The process isn't easy. Letting go of the familiar is uncomfortable, but it's also necessary. Like Luke and Clara, you must confront the habits that are holding you back and take deliberate action to shed them. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Mastering your life begins with removing what no longer aligns with your future. Stripping off the past is not about forgetting where you've been. It's about embracing where you're going. With this new sense of clarity, you're ready to set the rules that will guide your journey toward transformation. Let's dive into how to create those rules and make them work for you. Now that you've stripped off the habits and beliefs holding you back, it's time to create a clear framework to guide your 90-day transformation. This framework consists of personal rules, non-negotiable commitments that keep you aligned with your goals. Think of these rules as the foundation for the life you're building. Without them, it's easy to drift back into old patterns. With them, you stay focused, disciplined, and purposeful. Start by defining 5 key goals that matter most to you. These goals should cover different areas of your life, such as health, relationships, career, personal growth, and finances. For example, in health, you might aim to exercise consistently and eat healthier. In relationships, you could work on spending quality time with loved ones or improving your communication. For career, set a specific milestone, like completing a certification or starting a new project. The key here is to ensure your goals are specific and actionable. Instead of saying, "I want to get in shape," frame it as, "I will exercise for 30 minutes, 3 times a week." To make these goals achievable, break them into a habit ladder, a series of small, incremental steps that build momentum over time. For example, if your goal is to get fit, don't try to run a marathon right away. Start with 5 push-ups or a 10-minute walk each day. Once that becomes easy, increase the intensity or duration. Similarly, if your goal is to save money, begin by skipping 1 coffee purchase a week and redirecting those savings to a dedicated account. These small, consistent actions compound into meaningful progress. Creating personal rules also helps you stay consistent, even on tough days when motivation wanes. Motivation might get you started, but it's the structure of your rules that keeps you going. By committing to these rules, you eliminate the need for constant decision-making. You don't have to debate whether to work out, save money, or focus on your goals. You simply follow the rules you've set for yourself. Remember, these rules aren't meant to restrict you, but to free you from indecision and distractions. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. When you focus on what you can control, your actions and habits, you unlock your true potential. With your personal rules in place, you now have a clear path to follow. But rules alone aren't enough. You also need a sense of purpose to keep you inspired. Let's move on to creating your personal mission statement to guide your transformation. The way you start your morning sets the tone for your entire day. By dedicating just 10 minutes each morning to a focused reset routine, you can cultivate clarity, positivity, and energy that fuel your 90-day transformation. As Marcus Aurelius once said, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love." Here's a simple 10-minute kickstart routine you can follow. Stretch, 3 minutes. Start by moving your body. Gentle stretches or yoga help wake up your muscles, release tension, and boost blood circulation. Whether it's reaching for the ceiling, rolling your shoulders, or touching your toes, this small act signals to your body and mind that it's time to energize for the day. Hydrate, 2 minutes. After hours of sleep, your body craves hydration. Drink a glass of water, add a squeeze of lemon for an extra detoxifying boost. This simple habit replenishes your energy and clears your mind, preparing you to take on the day with focus and enthusiasm. Journal gratitude, 5 minutes. End your morning reset with intentional reflection. Grab your journal and write down 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be grand: a sunny morning, a supportive friend, or even a good cup of coffee. This practice helps you shift your mindset to one of abundance and positivity, reminding you of what truly matters. By dedicating just 10 minutes each morning to these steps, you'll ground yourself in gratitude and focus, setting the stage for a productive and fulfilling day. This simple routine is a powerful reminder that big transformations are built on small, consistent habits. Once you've established your morning routine, it's time to focus on the bigger picture, your goals and how to achieve them. Creating a visual action board is one of the most effective ways to keep your vision alive and your motivation strong. Unlike a traditional vision board, which focuses on abstract dreams, an action board is about turning those dreams into tangible, actionable steps. Here's how to create one. Define specific goals. Start by setting clear, measurable goals for the next 90 days. For instance, instead of saying, "I want to improve my health," reframe it as, "I will work out 3 times a week and lose 5 pounds." Specificity is key to turning ideas into actions. Find visual representations. Gather images, quotes, or symbols that represent your goals. If you want to start a new career, use pictures of a workspace or inspiring quotes about success. For fitness goals, add images of healthy meals or an energetic workout. Use tech tools for interactivity. Make your action board dynamic by using apps like Canva or Trello. Canva allows you to design a visually appealing digital board with custom images and quotes, while Trello helps you organize your goals into actionable steps and track progress. Keep it visible. Place your action board somewhere you'll see it every day, such as your desk, phone background, or even your bathroom mirror. Regularly reviewing your goals reinforces your commitment and keeps you focused, especially on challenging days. An action board is more than just a tool. It's a daily reminder of your potential and the steps you're taking to get there. Each time you look at it, you're reminded of what you're working toward and why it matters. With your morning reset routine and action board in place, you've created powerful systems to ground your day and keep your long-term vision clear. Next, we'll explore how to maintain this momentum with a sense of discipline and purpose. Journaling is more than just putting pen to paper. It's a powerful tool for self-reflection and growth. By documenting your journey over these 90 days, you create a space to process your thoughts, track your progress, and realign with your goals. Your journal becomes a mirror, reflecting where you've been and where you're headed. One of the greatest benefits of journaling is its ability to clarify your thoughts. As you write, you uncover patterns, identify what's working, and pinpoint what needs to change. It's not about perfection or polished entries. It's about honest, raw reflection. For instance, if you're feeling unmotivated, writing about your struggles can help you identify the root cause and find a solution. To make journaling even more effective, use guided prompts. Here are a few to incorporate into your daily practice. What did I learn today? This helps you reflect on progress, no matter how small. What challenges did I face and how did I overcome them? This builds resilience and highlights growth. What will the best version of me do tomorrow? This prompt inspires forward momentum and aligns your actions with your goals. What am I grateful for today? Gratitude shifts your mindset, fostering positivity and perspective. Over time, these reflections will serve as a roadmap, showing how far you've come and reinforcing your ability to grow. Journaling isn't just about recording your journey. It's about creating meaning and direction. Discipline is the backbone of your 90-day transformation. Without it, even the best strategies fall apart. Self-discipline means doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. It's about choosing long-term growth over short-term comfort. Take John, for example. John struggled with chronic procrastination, often delaying important tasks until the last minute. He realized this habit was holding him back and committed to changing it. To do so, he adopted what I call the hardest moment rule. This principle is simple. When faced with the urge to avoid a task, ask yourself, what would the best version of me choose right now? For John, this shift in perspective made all the difference. By consistently choosing to act despite discomfort, he gradually built the discipline to overcome procrastination. The hardest moments often define us. Whether it's pushing through a workout when you're tired, saying no to distractions, or staying committed to a project, the decisions you make in those moments shape your future. Every time you choose discipline over ease, you're reinforcing the habit of growth. To strengthen your self-discipline, start with small, manageable commitments. For example, commit to a specific daily action, like writing in your journal, exercising for 10 minutes, or completing one challenging task before noon. Celebrate each success, no matter how small. It's these consistent wins that build momentum. Remember, discipline doesn't mean being perfect. It means showing up, even on days when it feels hard. As you practice discipline, you'll notice a shift in your mindset and confidence. You'll realize that your future isn't determined by fleeting emotions, but by deliberate actions. With journaling and discipline as your anchors, you're equipped to navigate challenges and stay focused on your 90-day transformation. Now let's look at how to carry this momentum forward into the final stages of your journey. You've made it to the end of this roadmap for a 90-day transformation. Over the course of this video, we've explored how to audit your life, set clear strategies, let go of the past, create personal rules, and build habits like journaling, visualization, and self-discipline. Each of these steps is a brick in the foundation of a better, stronger you. This journey isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Every small step you take adds up to monumental change over time. But let's take a moment to think about the future. Close your eyes and imagine your life 90 days from now. Picture waking up and feeling proud of the person you've become. You're healthier, more confident, and more focused. The goals that once felt distant are now within reach, and you're moving through life with purpose and clarity. Now ask yourself, what would my future self thank me for starting today? It might be the decision to commit to your health, to improve your relationships, or to build a skill you've been putting off. Whatever it is, the power to begin lies in your hands right now. The next 90 days are going to pass whether you take action or not. The question is, will you use that time to create the life you've always wanted, or will you let it slip by? If you're ready to commit to this journey, take the first step right now. Drop a comment below saying, "I'm starting my 90-day journey today." Share your commitment with this community because accountability is a powerful motivator. If this video has inspired you, don't forget to like it, share it with someone who needs to hear this message, and subscribe for more content that helps you take control of your life. Remember, transformation doesn't happen overnight, but it does start with a single decision. Make today that decision. Your future self is waiting, and they're rooting for you. Let's make the next 90 days the most impactful days of your life. It's time to focus on yourself and create the life you deserve. See you in the next video.